They said you'd never matter. They looked you in the eye and saw nothing. A filler, a background character, a ghost walking in daylight. They never expect you to do anything worth remembering. They fed you silence and you swallowed it like dinner. But that silence, it gets loud, doesn't it? You wake up again, same bed, same walls, same hollow feeling in your chest. You drag yourself through the day like a ghost, unseen, unheard, irrelevant. People look right through you because you look right through you. And the worst part, you have started to believe them. That don't you matter. That you never will. But what if told you that's exactly what they want you to believe? You ever feel like you are just walking through life? Like the world keeps spinning but you are stuck on pause? Like people talk around you, never to you? Like no one sees you, not even yourself? I know that feeling. I'm not here to give you a pep talk. I'm not here to tell you everything's going to be okay. If you just smile more or meditate or read some inspirational quote on Instagram, no. I'm here because I have been there. The silence in the room when you speak up. The emptiness in your chest when you wake up. The ghost-like existence where you go through the motion but nothing feels real. That numbness, yeah, that's not normal. That's not peace. That's pain pretending to be peace. Let me ask you something real. If no one notices you, is it really because they don't care? Or maybe, just maybe, it's because you stop noticing yourself fast. Let that sink in. Because it isn't about them, it's about you and what you are willing to do now. They said you would never matter. You are told, either out loud or through the silence, that you aren't enough. Maybe it was a parent who never showed up, a teacher who wrote you off, a friend who left, a boss who ignored your effort, a partner who made you feel invisible. They didn't have to say it directly. Their action said it all. And after a while, you believe them. Not fully, but enough to doubt yourself. Enough to question your worth. Enough to stop trying. You start living small. You stop showing up for yourself. You gave away your voice. You handed over your power. And now, you are here, stuck, empty, like you're watching someone else's life, like your life. But guess what? They want you weak. They want you lost. They want you silent. Because a man with purpose, a man who sees himself, that dangerous, that unstoppable. And that's exactly what you are building here. You have been walking through life like a shadow, barely there. Wake up, scroll, eat, disappear. Nobody texts, nobody calls. You walk into a room and it's like God hit the mute button on your existence. And somewhere in that dead quiet, you start believing what they said. That it didn't matter. But let's be real. This world wants you invisible. They want you weak. They want you addicted, distracted, comfortable. They want you your head down and your soul numb. They want you scrolling until your spark dies and your fire turn into dust. But guess what? You're still here. That means no one thing. There is still a fight left in you. There comes a moment, one single moment, when the weight becomes too heavy, when the silence gets so loud, it screams at you. For me, it was a conversation, a brutal, gut-check kind of conversation. Someone looked me dead in the eyes and said, "You are disappearing." Not in the dramatic way, not in the crying way, in a truth so heavy you can't breathe kind of way. And it doesn't mean it was honest. And honesty hurts because lies are comfortable. Truth forces change. I remember sitting there staring at my reflection and realizing I hadn't seen myself in years. Not really, I had become a background character in my own story. I was living like a ghost, and a ghost don't make choices, they just drift. So I asked myself, who am I when no one's watching? And the answer scared the hell out of me because I didn't know. I had spent so long trying to be what others want me to be. I forgot who I was. I was running on an autopilot, going to work, coming home, scrolling, sleeping, waking up. Same circle, same silence, and same emptiness. And then it hit me. If I keep living like this, I'm gonna die before I ever start living. So I made a choice, a raw, a painful, terrifying choice. I decided to see myself, to look deep, to stop hiding behind distraction, to face the part of me I didn't want to admit existed. And that was the beginning. You don't hit rock bottom in one day. It's not a fall, it's a slow fade. You wake up one morning and realize you don't recognize the person in the mirror. That light in your eyes gone. The kid who used to dream about changing the world missing. That fire you once had, snapped out by routine, rejection, a million teeny betrayals. But then one day someone sees you, not just glances, sees you. Maybe it's a teacher, maybe it's a stranger, maybe it's a line in a book, a lyric in a song, or a quote that hits you like a trap. If you feel like no one notices you, maybe it's because you stop noticing yourself. And boom, that line drills through your chest like a bullet. Because deep down, you know it's true. You gave up on you. You stopped showing up for your own life. Not because you're weak, but because you got tired of fighting battles no one else could see. But now, you have got a choice. So prove them wrong or burn that lie down. You can stay lost, stay quiet, keep letting the world treat you like you don't exist. Or you can rise, you can take that lie, the one that says you are average, replaceable, forgettable, and burn it to ash. The decision to prove them wrong. I realized something. People only try to break you when they fear what you could become. Your silence gives them power. Your presence takes it back. So I made a promise, not to them, to me. They said I would never matter. They said I would fade into the background. They said I would fail. Well, I'm not gonna prove them right. I'm gonna burn that lie down. I'm gonna build something from the ashes, something stronger, something real, something that can't be ignored, because purpose isn't found, it's forged with fire, with failure, with pain, with grit. And if you are tired of feeling invisible, then it's time to forge yours. You can decide that even no one else believes in you, you will. Even no one claps, you will keep building. Even if the world laughs, you will still rise. Because purpose, it's not a treasure map. It's not waiting under your pillow like some damn fairy tale. It's forged in sweat, in blood, in the dark, when no one's watching. So what do you do next? You stop waiting for motivation. You stop begging for permission. You stop searching for meaning like it's hiding under some rock. You build it. You build it in cold showers, early mornings. You build it in journaling when your mind's storm. You build it in walking alone when the voice tell you to quit. You build it in settling alarm, reading books, lifting weight, writing goals. You don't need applause, you need consistency. You don't need followers, you need fire. You don't need comfort, you need clarity. You will stumble, you will replace, you will relapse, you will fall. But every time you stand back up, you build another layer. Purpose doesn't shout, it whispers. You just need to get quiet enough to hear it. People will doubt you. Good. They should. You are sleeping for years. You blend it in. You are background noise. And now you're trying to become the main character. Of course, they will laugh. Of course, they will question it. Let them use that fuel. Burn it. Pain will knock on your door. Depression, anxiety, imposter syndrome. They don't live without a fight. But guess what? Neither do you. You fight back with action, with movement, with obsession. You go from scrolling to studying, complaining to creating, dreaming to doing. You make your own meaning. You give your suffering a direction. They said you'd never matter, then become so undeniable they choke on their own silence. The victory, not for them, for you. Here are the things about victory. It doesn't come with firework or applause or social media likes. It comes quietly. It comes when you realize you're not afraid anymore. You're not chasing approval. You're not running from pain. You're not hiding. You're just present. You're choosing yourself every day, even when it's hard, even when no one else sees it. That's real win. Here's the kicker. The people who once doubt you, they don't even recognize you now because you're not the same person. You're stronger, cleaner, more alive. And the best part, you don't need their validation anymore because you have built something unshakable. Purpose, from pain, from silence, from invisibility, you forge it. And now you shine. Fast forward. You are waking up early, you are eating clean, your goals are tapped on your mirror, you're not there yet, but the path is clear. You are locked in. No one needed to hand you your purpose, you build it. No one needed to tell you your life had value, you decided it did. You are standing in the storm now. Fist, clench, scars showing, and for the first time in your life, you feel seen because you finally see yourself. The fast is back. It's not for revenge. It's not to prove them wrong. It's because you have finally found what they tried to steal. You. So here's what I want to do. Stand in the front of the mirror tonight. Look that ghost in the eyes and say this. You're not invisible. You're just asleep. But now you are awake. Now we rise. And then take one action. Just one. Read one page. Do one workout. Plan one day. And do it again tomorrow. And the next. And the next. They said you'd never matter. Prove them right. Or light the whole damn lie on fire. Because you're not done yet. You're just getting started. They hate because you are different. So ignore them. Because the same thing that makes people dislike you now is what will make them admire you later. Let me ask you something. When was the last time someone made you feel like you didn't belong? Like your dreams are too big, your voice was too loud, or your sign was too big or too much? Yeah, I have been there too. But here's the truth, they don't want to know you. If they are hating on you, it's not because you are doing something wrong, it's because you are doing something right. You ever feel like no matter what you do, somebody's always got something to say? Like the moment you try to rise, you speak, dream, build, or stand tall, the hate comes flying in. Let me tell you something. They don't hate you because you are wrong. They hate you because you are different. And difference shakes the room. But the moment you stand up, the moment you chase something bigger, the moment you refuse to shrink to make others comfortable, that's when the whispers start. Maybe it's your family saying, why can't you just be normal? Maybe it's friends laughing at your hustle. Maybe it's a stranger online telling you will never make it. But here's what they are really saying. You're making me uncomfortable because I don't have the courage to do what you are doing. Hate isn't about you, it's about their limitation. People don't hate you because of who you are. They hate what they don't understand. They hate what they can't control. They hate what threatens their normalcy. You see, most people live inside a box, a safe, a predictable, comfortable little space. They follow routines, do what's expected, and avoid risks. And when someone like you comes along, bold, unpredictable, living outside the lines, it unsettles them. Your light doesn't offend everyone. It offends the ones who are afraid of the dark. They don't hate you because you are bad. They hate you because you are brave. They hate that while they are stuck dreaming, you are already doing. They hate that while they are pretending, you are being real. They hate that while they are waiting for permission, you have already taken action. And that's okay, because difference is not a flaw, it's a superpower. Because different makes them look in the mirror. Different makes them uncomfortable. Different reminds them of the dreams they gave up on. So instead of fixing themselves, they try to break you. See, most people are okay with being average. They are fine when you are stuck like them, complaining, wasting time, living safe. But the moment you start moving differently, thinking bigger, walking with vision, that's when they get loud. That's when they hate. You start waking up early, they say you think you're better than us. You stop gossiping, they call you boring. You start building your brand, they laugh behind your back. You stop partying, they say you have changed. Well, guess what? You have changed. And that's exactly what they can't stand. Because your growth reminds them of their laziness. Your discipline reminds them of their excuses. Your ambition reminds them of how they settle. So don't take their hate personally. It's not about you. It's about what you represent. You are proof that it's possible to rise. And people don't like proof when they are committed to staying stuck. So what do? Ignore them. Not because you are weak, not because you are scared, but because they don't deserve your attention. They deserve your silence. They deserve to see you win. Without saying a single word back, you let your result speak. You let your work echo louder than their noise. Let me ask you something. Has anyone ever doubted you, called your dream unrealistic, said people like us don't make it, laugh when talk about doing something big? Good, use it. Hate is a sign you are doing something right. If nobody's criticizing you, maybe you are not pushing hard enough. If Everyone's comfortable around you. Maybe you're not, maybe you are shrinking to fit in. Because real dreams they make people uncomfortable. And real difference maker they always start by being misunderstood. Because this world doesn't need more copies. It needs originals. It needs raw, unfiltered. It needs the weird ones, the wild ones, the focus one, the different ones. You know why? Because different changes the world. Average doesn't. So the next time they throw shade at your ideas, your hustle, your vision, let it bounce off you. Let it fool you. Because their hate is just confused admiration. They hate what they don't understand. They mock what they fear. They attack what they can't be. So take it as a compliment. Let me get like you wanna build something powerful? You wanna start a brand, a YouTube channel, a business, a moment, whatever. Then you are gonna get judged. You are gonna be talked about. You are gonna be doubted. And that's part of the game. They will say, who do you think you are? You have changed. This will never work. You are not like us anymore. And to that I say, good. You are not like them. You are you. You are never born to blend in. You are born to stand out. So embrace your difference, turn it into a power because that's what separates the great from the forgotten. It's not talent, it's not money, it's not luck. It's the courage to be yourself fully, loudly. Let them talk. While they talk, you build. While they laugh, you learn. While they doubt, you grow. While they scroll, you grind. And one day, when you are living the life they said was impossible, they will pretend they always believe in you. They will say, I always knew you would make it. But you will know, you will remember the silence, the hate, the whisper, the nights you cried, the days you doubted, and you will smile because you made it. Not because they believe in you, but because you believe in yourself when no one else did. And that's the real flex. To stay true to your vision, to stay committed to your difference, to walk your path when everyone stays turned back. That's strength, that's courage, that's power. Now hear me clearly. Don't water yourself down to make others comfortable. Don't shrink your dreams because your small mind can't understand them. Don't let the opinions of the average limit the destiny of the exceptional. You are different for a reason. Don't hide it, harness it. To the one who feels out of place, you are not broken, you are rare. To the one who's been mocked for thinking big, that's the price of vision, keep dreaming. To the one who walks alone right now, you are not lonely, you are just early. They are always walk alone before the world follows, while the great people walk alone before the world follows. Ignore the hate, ignore the noise, ignore the ones who quit on their dreams because you're still chasing yours. If you are watching this right now, that means there is still something inside you, a spark, a fire, a mission. You can't shake it off, you can't ignore it because it was meant for you. So go chase it, go all in, not 50%, not 80%, all in. Let them hate, let them talk, let them watch while you rise because in the end they won't remember what they said about you. They will remember what you become. And you You are never meant to fit in. You are born to stand out. You shake the wall. You rewrite the rules to make history, and you will. So stop explaining yourself. Stop apologizing. Stop waiting for permission. You are different, good. That means you are dangerous. So now be unstoppable.